Okay. Today we got a friend Breka on interview about you said what? You said
Controversial topic.
okay, thank you. So our friend here has some topics that I want to give you guys out there watching the video. Breka, first of all, what idea or what topic are you gonna give us on this one?
First topic. Okay, so basically what he just said is part of his English is we're gonna be talking about a controversial topic, which would be first one I'd say responsibilities of a woman and a man in a household. That's the one he wanted to know about, and we'll start off with the simple. I'm very big on tradition, and tradition needs to come back to how it was because tradition doesn't exist in first world countries anymore. It only exists when you go back home, third world countries. So Africa, I'm sorry, no, that's a continent. Congo, pretty much anywhere that's third world countries. That's when third traditional women are. That's where they all are. Meaning, they do the cooking, they do the cleaning, and this does not mean that a man cannot do his cannot come and clean, cannot come and cook. That's not what it means. It just means that that's their primary duties: cleaning, cooking, and taking care of the kids. That's common sense in third countries. And as a man, it is your responsibility to make sure the house is blessed, kids are taken care of when they're sick, wife is taken care of when she's sick. The list goes on. You're in charge of making sure they are all good. And in return, she's in charge of making sure you're fed. That's like the basic, like it's common sense here. But what has happened lately is you go to first world countries, Canada, freaking USA, etc. That has gone outside the window because everybody wants to be. There's that independent culture, the woke culture, blah blah blah, all this nonsense. Nah, it's trash down there. You want a real woman. Not that there's none out there. Maybe there is, but that's a 1%. That's minority. You want a real woman, you gotta come back home. That's where the real women are because they still have their traditional morals and everything all intact. Right there, that is the first topic. And I'll end it with you wanna have the best wife possible? You wanna come to somewhere like somewhere what's a good spot? I'm gonna say somewhere I know because I've been there. Somewhere like Uganda, Congo. That's where the nice women are. There's obviously other spots I can name, but those are just the places that I can name because those are the places that I've been to. But I can name others, but those are the ones I've been to, so I can speak from experience. Those women, the way they treat you, you get treated like that there, they would think that those women are being slaved, which is not even the case. They're just being women. Well, a man walks in, they're quiet. When he's with his, when she is around her husband's friends, she is quiet, respectable. The friends come in, she brings in food, water, cooks something for all of them. That way, when they leave, they know, wow, that nigga's got a good woman. Another one is they often will get on when it's time to wash your hands, they'll get on their knees. You go to a first world country and you see a woman do that, they'll think immediately that woman is being abused. Here, it's common. That's how you show respect. Okay, so like that's a woman. It makes you feel good as a man. That's a woman right there. Some people might be triggered by this, but women here love that. They love to obey their women. Their men. They love to obey the men, make them feel like the king. And in return, what does the man do? Make sure she is the queen. That's how it works.
That's hard.
That's the first controversial topic.
Okay, thank you,
No problem.
Mr. Braga, for giving us a topic. Just explain everything. So I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.